Thank you, ma'am. Good evening, everybody. Just welcome aboard. I want to thank you for your time and your effort for the second quarterly public image thing for Zone 33. I've got a whole laundry list of things I'd like to make sure I don't miss, so I'm going to turn my head down so I can read to you just a little bit. In no particular order. Just an awareness thing. I don't know if you got it or not, but an announcement that shop.rotary.org is closing April of 2020. If you didn't get that word, and it is something you use, go use it soon. It's going away. And the email basically said that you could get whatever they had someplace else. So it is. Just wanted to make sure y'all knew that, because I use that a lot. There's all kinds of portfolios and things and some stuff that's free that they say they'll still have on the Rotary website someplace. And at this point, I just Google it anyway. So just a point for y'all. October 24th, if it's a surprise to you, is World Polio Day. And I want to ask that we talk about that in just a few minutes, but I'm going to go through the list and then we'll come back to that. I just want to see how y'all are doing, or if there's any amazingly neat ideas out there that everybody else can plagiarize and get a good idea from. I don't know if you follow each other on Facebook, but I used this morning or last night a Facebook splash for World Polio Day that I pulled down off of the endpolio.org website, because if you drill down in that website, you'll find things that are toolkits and tools for you to use, and that was one of them. I would ask you to use that if you don't mind, either on your district's Facebook page or your personal Facebook page or your club's Facebook page, or if you're real aggressive, all three of them. I'd really appreciate that. See if we can just push that awareness uphill just a little bit.
Where did you put that at Alex?
Thanks very much. It's not from us. It's actually End Polio.
I did.
.org. It's their Facebook. It's Rotary's interface to stop End Polio Now. You can type endpolionow.org. You can type endpolio.org. They'll go to the same place. And drill down in there somewhere. It's tools. There's a toolbox, things to use, and one of them is talking about social media, specifically social media. If you click on that, that's where I got that banner.
Okay.
Thanks for asking. The district, y'all's countdown to history banners that we pushed out. I appreciate it very much. We've used all the pictures that we could get our hands on, and we built a collage that's going to be displayed online in Atlanta. And just a reminder, if y'all are the ones that are holding on to that hardware, the pop-up banner itself, it's coming to Atlanta. We need it back in Atlanta. So make arrangements with your DG or DGE or whoever is coming or whoever wants to carry it. It matters not to us, but it does need to get to Atlanta for the November Zone Leadership Summit. And I will send an email to the DG reminding them that. But again, just in case y'all happen to have it, I know in some districts a public image chair has it. So just a reminder there. Upcoming. And that's coming as well. And a question for y'all, a little facilitation, the tail end of the month, the little quick email that we're sending out to everybody, does that have is that helpful? Just hints, a hint and a link and a choice or something for you just as a last minute reminder as we change months every month. Is that okay for everybody?
Yes.
Anybody want to see something different that we're not giving them?
Dave?
Yes.
This is Diane Gordon. I'm not getting any of those emails. I'm not sure. I'm District 7600, and I must not be on your distribution list at all, because I got notice of this event from Cliniques.
Alex, I'll look that up and see why.
I was at the Zone 33-34 training, so I took your classes all day, both days, but for whatever reason, I don't have any of that. And so again, the first I heard of this was Friday from Cliniques.
Are you and tell me Again, your role in the district?
I'm the PI chair for District 7600.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Billy will fix that for us.
thank you.
Well, or I'll get their district. I mean, it may be a district thing. I'm researching right now.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, thanks. Sorry, I lost my notes. It's okay. No, it's supposed to be two-way conversation. Hang on a sec. Foundation Month, PI goals. Hey, here's one. Help me for this. Somewhere in the upcoming months, you will get, I would like for you to do this. One of the goals that the public image team has this year that we've submitted to Rotary International is, and it's a goal that they ask us to do. They wanted to know how many we could do. You'll follow here in just a second. They want us to highlight and promote a younger Rotarian in social media or in a district newsletter or to the district or to the local community, whatever you want to do with it. But I would like for you to start thinking about that. And you have not heard of it before because I haven't shared this information with you. I wanted to get through World Polio Day. I wanted to get through getting our feet on the ground the first quarter of the fiscal year. But somewhere between now and the end of the Rotary year, I would like for you to identify an up-and-comer, a young up-and-comer, under 40 maybe, younger if you can, and just highlight them. Do a story on them. If you do a district newsletter, do a story on them in Facebook. If you do something that way, just promote them. And that phrase caught a lot of our foreigners off base a little bit when we went through that in Evanston, because they thought they meant change the assigned position, move them from a secretary to make them the club president. We're not trying to move them up the ladder. We're trying to highlight them. Okay. It was funny what was lost in translation, but try to do me a favor and find a target, if you will, and highlight that person. And when you do, send that information back to the zone public image team, because they're asking me to quantify how many we did. I told them we'd do one per district. So it's not terribly hard. You can do more than one per district if you'd like, but I would like for you to at least put that on your list of things to try to do between now and the end of the year. Any questions on that? Thank you. Dates for training. Let me share with you the dates for the upcoming training this coming spring. And I'm going to go to my calendar to make sure I don't mess this up. It's going to be at the University of Virginia at the Darden School of Business. So we're moving north, out of North Carolina and into Virginia, only because we're trying to make it a central location for the entire zone. And as you know, we'll have 3 districts from Pennsylvania that are joining us. So we are moving the center of the district is actually moving further north. The arrival date is April the 30th of 2020. And the event technically is May the 1st at noon through May the 2nd at noon in Charlottesville at the University of Virginia. It's not on the calendar yet. There's no need there. There's no way to register for it yet. It's just a heads up to put it on your calendar as a save the date. Here's my plea. If your district has funding and can bring other people other than just y'all and the DG, DGE, DGN, I would highly recommend that you do so. And if you think about that, who's training your district chairs? Who's training you? Who trains district foundation chair? Who trains the district public image chair? Who trains the membership chair? Well, probably not the DG, DGE, and DGN. The opportunity exists to come to this training and get something out of it from all 3 tracks. So see if you can motivate that up in and amongst your district. See if we can get some participation up in Charlottesville. Questions on that? All right. Miss LaShonda, you're up.
friends. Are we talking about our party? Are we talking about polio parties?
Yes, please.
Okay, so if you guys remember, the Countdown to History campaign was supposed to culminate with a polio party on World Polio Day. So this is like the convergence of so many different initiatives. Obviously, we want to celebrate World Polio Day. It's the end of the campaign. It could also technically be a world's greatest meal. So we'll try not to complicate things for people. The goal is simply celebrate World Polio Day. And we're asking that you guys take pictures and post them on either Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter with the hashtag polio party so that we can find those photos and save them and maybe reuse them in the future. So there are tons of people doing different things on that day. My club is doing a scaled down version of Pints for Polio, which was a competition in our district a couple years ago. So we're just doing a Rotary happy hour like we always do last Thursday of the month. And people get a pint, an appetizer, and a donation to Polio Plus for $20. So that's something we're doing, and that's gotten a lot of participation because it's simple and easy. Other people have collaborated with places like Dairy Queen to do ice cream pints for polio. We don't really care what you guys choose to do, but just be creative and have fun. We also have some materials available on that Dropbox folder that I'll put the link for again in the chat from our training in June, where we created some stickers if you want Countdown to History stickers. There was the Countdown to History poster, the small one, that's like a normal sheet of computer paper. So if you want to have people sign that for coming to your party, you can do that. So again, we're not restricting you or telling you what to do, but just have a good time because it's a lot to celebrate. And then obviously they're doing the live streaming of the World Polio event for us to see kind of the updates of what's been going on. So that's kind of the wrap up to this campaign. It's been a really fun effort to see the foundation and public image collaborate. But this is also a great way to engage your members by giving them something to go to. And I would encourage you as well to at least have a donation jar, if not just include a part of a ticket to your polio party as a Polio Plus donation, because for a lot of people, when they make that initial donation to Polio Plus, they're way more likely to keep up with it. So we've got tons of new members who are getting their first donation to the foundation just by attending this event. So it's a great way to get people donating as well. So that's kind of what we're up to. And yeah, please use the hashtag. That's pretty much the only way we're going to find these photos after the fact. So hashtag polio party. And I will put in the chat the link to the Dropbox folder again that has all the materials in it that you can borrow.
Thanks, LaShonda. Can you also move into your most recent upload?
Yes, I can. Let me see here. I'll go ahead and type that link in the chat before I forget. And so we are constantly posting new content to our YouTube channel. And we just want to remind you all to use that as a resource to share on your own district Facebook pages, to encourage folks to break outside the box, if you will. Some of the videos that we have in here are ones that we're resharing, and others are ones that we're creating. So this particular one, beautiful emails with MailChimp. I know that a lot of people struggle with making their P-mails look pretty. And so this is a quick tutorial that shows you guys how I do that for my club. And I just kind of walk you through in 3 minutes how to spruce up your P-mails with some different graphics. So what we're going to start doing is we're going to upload them to YouTube to make it easy for you to share in an email as a link, but we'll also post them in the Zone Facebook group so that you guys are, getting a little reminder when there's new content. So we've got tutorials. This is where we're putting the recordings of our calls. So if you need to reference those will be here. And again, we also just have some really powerful Rotary videos that we think you can utilize for a meeting or a conference. And we're adding those under the powerful videos playlist. So don't forget to utilize this. But we're really excited to create new content for you guys. And if you have ideas or there's something that you would like us to explain, just shoot us an email and we'll make a tutorial about it.
Which leads me to ask right away, is there anybody that has a specific subject you'd like us to start working on a video on now? And silence is sometimes deafening, but if you come up with one in the next, just, oh yeah, just drop us an email, drop any of us an email, and we'll see what we can do to.
Now, Alex, do you want to tell them about the Instagram thing we discovered?
Well, I know, because I'm not qualified to do that.
Okay, I'll pull this guy's up. It takes a village, if you haven't noticed.
It does.
So friends, I discovered something hidden in the depths of Instagram, and I took a screenshot of it. I'll try to put it up here where you guys can see it. So somehow Rotary figured out a way to get their own GIFs added to Instagram. So those are like the fun little animations. So you can just search Rotary International on Instagram, and there's like, I love RILA, Rotaract, Service Above Self. So they put this, they put it on Instagram, but they didn't really draw too much attention to it. There's one for convention. Yeah, in Polio Now. So yeah, they said tag Rotary International if you use it in your story so they can see it. So especially for the Rotaractors, they're going to be using Instagram a lot more than Facebook. Just letting them know that those are available are really fun. So I probably will end up doing a little tutorial about that and just showing people how to find them. But that's the kind of stuff we're trying to share with you guys of, are there new ways to make Rotary fun as you're trying to tell the Rotary story. So that's a fairly new discovery within the last month that they put out there.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Turn it back over. Let me turn it back over to y'all. And first off, thank you so very much for joining us. Is there something that y'all are doing that you're proud of, or that has come full circle, or that you think is really on fire now, that's something that everybody else should know? Anybody want to share anything? No need to keep everybody in suspense, so that's okay, and not a worry. I mean, this is all new to us too. We're trying to do quarterly calls just to get everybody together, and it's difficult. I mean, there's, if we were all here on the phone, I think that's 21 people. So just trying to reach out and see what y'all have. If you have a need, or if you have a brilliance, a good day, a bad day, something we can help you with. And that's the bottom line to that as well. If there's something that we can serve you with, serve you better, let us know how we can serve you better. And we'll work our best to make that happen. Billy Black, are there anything else you want to add? Or LaShonda, anything you want to add? And if not,
Alex, I have a question about the Countdown to History photos that you said you're going to make a collage from.
Sure.
Are you getting those from Facebook, that we share on the Zone Facebook? Or what?
I pull those from multiple sources. Probably got most of them from Facebook. Yes.
Okay.
That collage has already been put together and put to bed. It's up at the Zone staff, if you can call them a staff, call that a staff. Now the executive committee now ready for use in Atlanta. So whatever was there was done, and I did not. I admit to everybody, I did not try to find a picture or pictures from every district. I just grabbed a collage and threw it together. So.
I guess the only thing I would say is, since this is the second quarterly call, I guess we wouldn't be hopping back on until closer to the new year. So we kind of have this interesting time in the Rotary world where World Polio Day hits end of October. And then as soon as November hits, it's Foundation Month and Giving Tuesday and all that. So I think we're definitely wanting to push over and over and over that public image supports increased giving and increased membership. So I think we need to encourage the foundation chairs in your district and say, hey, how can we help support you during Foundation Month to help increase giving in the district? So they may not reach out on their own. So I think it would be great if you just hit them up and just say, hey, want to support you. Is there anything that you need from me to help advertise that, for lack of a better term? So
right.
It's just an interesting time where they kind of go so close together, but I think they could always use some help.
I agree completely. LaShonda, will you pull back up to take the screen and go back to the YouTube channel and highlight the video we have for polio?
Oh, the dentist one?
That one. Yeah, just circle your little mouse on that, and just everybody, if you can look at this one that she's pointing at, this 1 and 17-second piece that she got right there. That's a powerful video that you can share at the club level, even just at your club level, if need be. It's a really neat 1 and 20-second event that will motivate you into polio as we get down to the last few days here. We did show this in Greensboro, if you made it, but again, it's up in YouTube. It's an opportunity for you to use something that you may find worthwhile or that your club may be interested in. Anyway, it's there. We're trying to put things out there for y'all, and again, if we don't point them out every now and then, you'll miss them. So thanks, LaShonda. That's what we were looking for.
And Alex, I apologize. It's dark here in the mountains, and I don't seem to have enough light in my office to let you see me. You just see a little dark cloud. But remember that 52 weeks of the foundation is out on our Dropbox or at the Bitly that she posted. And so if you want to give your foundation person or your public image person could post one a week, or pick one that might be particularly influential and just post 3 or 4 during the month of November. But there's some great ones out there, and that's posted. And we would really like to know, how can we be of help? I know all of you participate in training over the next 6 months. And how can we help? Can we give you resources? Can we come and help you train? What is it that we can do for you?
Right.
Dave, that's for you. I want to come.
We will invite ourselves, so it's probably for the best that you extend the invitation first, or we just might crash. So
Dave's real quiet, so I don't know.
It's okay. Anyway, we do have a small budget. We can travel, and we would look forward to visiting your events, honest to goodness, so that we can learn from y'all. Because no one trains us either. It's all very circular. I mean, honestly, the whole thing is a team effort. And it's not the three soothsayers that are talking to you that have all the answers. It's absolutely not. It's all of us that have answers and come up with unique ways to work around or become brilliant day by day. It's one person with a vision. So when y'all get that vision, let us know and help share it and take credit for it, if nothing else. But again, we appreciate everything you're doing. It's never great when the crowd's not bigger than this, but that's okay. Small baby steps. And this is only the second time we've done this, so we're okay. All right.
Diane, the reason that I haven't been picking you up is you're not in the committee on Zone 33. So I sent a note to your district governor and told her how that happens. You have to be on your district's District Leadership Committee. So it's called DLP, and some districts call it something different, but the red code is DLP. So she has to put you in there, and then they grab you from there. And I can't put you in manually. So I told her how to do it, and I'm glad to help her do that, or anybody in your district to get that done.
Thank you very much.
And in zone, and I had, you said 7,600?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
had Joanne Meeker on our original list, so I guess
She was 2018, 2019, and I was her assistant. And then I took over for 2019 and 2020. And I think Susan ZW was supposed to assist with some of that. And that might be where some of this
yes.
has sort of come across this way, because I know when I came to Zone 33 training, we had expected that Susan would be there. So
Yes.
I think that caused some of this to happen.
Okay. And
Okay.
that's a good point. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. There's certainly no need to drag this out. If there's nothing we can do for you tonight, and you think of something, though, in the future, please let us know. Again, mark the dates for next spring and try your very best to be there. We're looking forward to it. It's a new venue. It's an academic setting with some amazing audiovisual capabilities. And hopefully it'll be something that we may determine to be our home for the next few years. But that feedback will come from y'all. So put it on the calendar. Do your very best to be there. I know it conflicts with at least 2 district conferences. So it's the best we could do. Anyway, do very much appreciate your time. Ladies, one last opportunity. Anything left?
No, but I noticed when I went on Diane's district that she is sort of standalone as the public image chair and not all the club public image chairs. So if y'all would like instruction on how to get that happening, I'd be glad to help you so that you can pass on any information that we give you onto your club PI chairs.
Thank you. I do have a few people that help me in a sort of a group level, but I will say, if you don't know 7600 well, PI is something that they are deathly afraid of. And many of the clubs, LaShonda knows, many of the clubs do not have PI chairs at all. And so I sort of assist in that regard as well.
Well, awesome. Then maybe that can be our goal for this time next year. We can sit here and say, we've got one for each club.
That would be amazing.
Yay. Okay. Is 7600, is that one of my clubs, Alex?
No,
not unless you want me to assign it to you right here.
I think I was actually Alex's. I think
Yeah,
he took over when Susan was
man.
unable to do it.
Okay, then.
But I would love to
Alex.
have you help me. I would love it. I would love
Okay,
it.
I will look you up and send you an email, and we can find a time when I can walk you through it.
That would be wonderful. Thank you.
Okay,
Again,
great.
don't misunderstand that the 3 of us have individual niches. So
Amen.
you can call any of us, you can reach out to any of us anytime you want.
Oh, LaShonda knows me well.
I just saw her.
So, all right. Anyway, again, thank you everybody for joining us. I appreciate the event. And that was a good 30 minutes.
Thank you very much.
And you're laughing.
Nailed
At
it.
It was good. It was good. It was, I mean, hey guys, have you ever been in a sorority? Because I feel like I'm in a sorority here.
Oh, there's Dave.
Lovely place to be.
It's a lovely place to be.
Dave showed up on the screen. Man, he's back.
Which
I
day?
just, a few minutes ago, I said, I'm ready to come help you in your district any way you can, and you didn't reply.
Well, which Dave are you? 7610, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'll, yeah, absolutely. That would be very much appreciated.
My son is in your district, and so I'd love to come up there and, just be a backstop or help or brainstorm. I understand you're going to do public image training for the clubs out in the fields. So you're going to do small little groups. And so
Well, I do. I go out occasionally to clubs and just give them some information that I have. But I would kind of like to have maybe a bigger thing. So that's something we can talk about.
Yay. Well, I'm here to help you.
Okay, great.
Maybe we can weasel our way into Chesapeake Pets.
I would love that.
That may not be a bad idea either. I was thinking about that.
Yay.
Well, I've gone, we've gone 4 years in a row, and the only thing we've ever gotten was a position out in the House of Friendship.
Ah,
So
okay.
no speaking parts so far. So steps,
If
little.
I can get
Yep. Who's the executive committee for that? Do you know who the executive chair is this year, Dave?
not off the top of my head, no, but I'll send you the information.
That'd be good.
Oh.
All right.